All right, Tech fans, it is official. Was hearing some rumors, but those rumors are not true. Eric Singleton Jr. is now officially an Auburn Tiger, a major get for their program and what they're trying to do as they continue to build a dynamic receiving core. When you look at everything that they can do, as far as with Cam Coleman, you look at obviously Malcolm Simmons. Now you add this stud. Obviously, last year they had a good guy come in. I think his name's Robert. I was right, Robert Lewis from Georgia State. Just wanted to make sure I ain't messed that up for y'all. But he came in, obviously. Didn't have the impact I think they necessarily wanted. But now you get, obviously, a former Georgia Tech receiver. #1 guy in the transfer portal. So, I mean, again, a major for the program. Dude, I mean, Auburn fans, y'all ask me, like, this kid is a stud, bro. Like, you get the ball, him the ball in space, he's a problem. And now you match up. Now, let's look at it from the Auburn side of things. You have Cam Coleman on one side, right? Cam Coleman is a threat by himself, right? He's likely going to line up on the X or the Y. Now, he could be kind of that guy that, obviously, big-time yak guy, but also can catch the 50-50 ball. Just dynamic. So he's going to naturally get a lot of attention, right? Then you have Malcolm Simmons who continue to come on, show what he can do in the slot. That's going to be interesting to see kind of the positional versatility and the positional variety that Auburn's going to use him in the offense, right? Because Simmons can also do pretty much each position. I'm not saying Cam Coleman can't, but it's naturally better at the X and Y. And you're going to bring in a guy like this, Eric Singleton Jr., who could do a little bit of everything. He can catch jump passes. He can catch stuff moving around. Like Georgia Tech used him all over the field, and he was a dynamic weapon. Some of them he was taking carries out of the backfield. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially early on, how much they use him and in what spots do they use him in the offense, because he's that dynamic, especially with them losing, obviously, Jarquez Hunter, who officially hit the NFL draft. How would they try to replace him? So, I mean, like I said, Singleton Jr., dynamic receiver, give him the ball in space. He's a problem, big yak guy, and an elite deep ball threat. Obviously, I know right now you have Cam Coleman, who's a great deep ball threat. This guy here takes the top off the defense, ran track in high school, ran track in college. So you're getting a speedster, but not just a speedster or a gadget guy. You're getting a guy that can do a little bit of everything and can take short screens, make them into 20-yard gains, 25, 30. He's a good route runner as well, elite footwork. So you're getting a little bit of everything with this get if you're Auburn. So, man, I say this, y'all should be happy. Coach Kenyatta Watson's not playing, man. When you see somebody, he's going to go get him. And I think that's two guys now that he lands from Georgia Tech out of the portal. Obviously, Tate Seymour, who we talked about earlier when the portal opened, and now, obviously, Eric Singleton Jr. And like I said, there was rumors about he may return with it being open so long, but officially made the decision. Heard he's going to make a lot of money, man, and a good move for the Tigers. Now you just have to figure out your quarterback spot, but you bring in Ashton Daniels, Jackson Arnold to go along with Deuce Knight, 2025 prospect. You feel pretty good because now you got a quarterback room that's a lot better than what you had last year. Now, in terms for Georgia Tech, this is obviously a tough loss, but you were able to get Malik Rutherford back, so you do feel pretty good about that. I obviously talked about Malik Rutherford yesterday, so if you want to know more on that, y'all check out that video. But I do think, like I said, great get for Auburn. Georgia Tech, you bought in some great receivers, right? Eric Winters, Dean Patterson. You obviously bought Malik Rutherford back. You got Isaiah Kenyon another year, Bailey Stockton another year. So you got some weapons in there. And you've also landed some other pretty elite players, too, in the portal. Talked about Melvin Jordan yesterday. The California tight end, who I'm still doing research on, he's going to be also a great get for the program. So you landed some pretty good guys when you look at it. And what you continue to try to build. So, yeah, y'all, that's my reaction, man. Congrats. Happy, obviously, for Eric Singleton Jr. Gets to go to an Auburn offense, obviously that's looking to win. And now the Tigers have no excuses. When you bring this type of dynamism to your offense, there's nothing else for you to do but go up. And any quarterback that steps in there should be able to perform at a high-end level. There should be no excuses next year. Obviously, running back, we'll see what happens with that. But nonetheless, man, y'all should be good as far as when it comes to receiver, tight end, and things like that. It doesn't get much better than that trio that y'all got right there with Simmons, Cam Coleman, and obviously now Eric Singleton Jr. Y'all see what I'm talking about. If y'all use him the right way, look the hell out.